guys, I found 10 apps that'll do way more than just blow your minds. Like an app that creates artwork from just words. Check this out. So I've compared things to magic before, but this is like literal magic. What you do is head into the Play Store and download an app called Dream by WOMBO. The great thing, by the way, is all these apps I'm going to show you are free and available on the app and Play Store. So once you've found the app and clicked install, go ahead, open it up, because with this app, we are about to make artwork from one of your own images using artificial intelligence. So I went with this pic of myself, and the first thing you can do is decide how much influence your picture is going to have on the final artwork. Then what you do is choose an artwork style that you want for your one-of-a-kind creation, and finally you can also add words to help influence the outcome. And now artificial intelligence is literally creating a one-of-a-kind piece of artwork based on your picture and elements you chose. I mean, how insanely cool is that artwork? You can also download it just by clicking that button in the top right-hand corner. Here you can see how wild and unique your artwork can get, and no two artworks are ever the same. Not only that, if you don't have a picture, you can just use words, type in whatever it is you want, choose your art style, and once again, you have some amazing creations you can print, frame, or even use as a wallpaper. Now, this app called ATOMUS is a particle simulator, and let me tell you, you can spend hours on it having a lot of fun. When you first open the app, here's what it looks like, but as you touch it, your entire screen comes to life, and the longer you hold, it starts to form an atom. The more fingers you use as well, the more different the design, and you can use up to all 10 fingers. It even has music in the background while you're on it, and there are a couple of extra settings you can use to change the visualizer. So here you can change the number of particles, the length, and even the size, as well as the color. This app is honestly so addictive, and you can get stuck in it for hours. Some people also say it is super soothing as well as stress relieving, and others even just cast it to their TV or computer as a screensaver. You can even use it on a tablet, so definitely check this one out, you'll love it. If you thought artificially created art was magic, wait until you see artificially created music. I have actually started using this app every single day, and it is called MUBERT. As mentioned, what this app does is artificial intelligence creates music uniquely just for you. There are so many different genres, moods, collections, and even stations to choose from that play endlessly. But what's actually happening is millions of sample tracks from hundreds of artists are being put into this app, and artificial intelligence is taking it all from there, creating music you've probably never heard before and might not ever hear again. You basically teach it what you enjoy by liking and disliking certain tracks, saving favorite parts, or looping certain sections. Whether you want to use it for workouts, running, white noise for sleeping, relaxation for meditation, MUBERT literally has it all. And remember, a lot of the music genres, functions, and features are completely free. And there's also no ads. Now, with this app, MOTIONLEAP, you can take any image, add movement, and give it life with just a couple taps. So this app is called MOTIONLEAP, and when you first open it up, it does ask you to subscribe, but luckily you can just click that X and carry on. Now, this is not like any ordinary editing app, and let me show you why. Once you've chosen the picture you want to edit, at the bottom you have all these different options. If you click on animate and then path, what this does is animates your picture in a certain direction. To make sure the most important parts don't animate, you just use this anchor tool to draw a couple dots like this. And then as you press play, your picture is now animated. On top of that, you can add even more effects, and there are so many different free ones to choose from, like this smoke effect. You can even change the direction and opacity of it. I mean, come on, tell me that is not so cool. And I don't know about you guys, but this app, it just blows my mind. Now, this app is probably one of my favorite from the lot. It's called 1 Second Every Day, and let me show you why it's so cool. It's basically like a video diary, but it makes it so easy to capture any moment throughout your day. When you first open it up, you get the My 1 Second Every Day album, and when you click the plus icon, this is where you add your 1 second for the day. Whether you choose your 1 second snippet from your gallery or take it right there and there on the spot, it's totally up to you, but then you can choose exactly which second you want to use, as well as edit edit it a bit more if you want. You can also add a quick caption as well as the location your picture was taken, and just like that, you've added 1 second from your day. So you could even do this for an entire year and then go into your album with one tap, compile every single second into one single video. And it's so cool watching your videos back because it's like watching a time capsule of your entire year. Now with this epic app, you basically have an encyclopedia with you all the time. It's called Picture This, and once you open it up, it'll ask you to subscribe, but just click cancel. And then if you want to know what a certain plant is, you can click on the camera icon and take a picture of it. So now using artificial intelligence, this app scans the picture and compares it to more than 10,000 different species to find its perfect match. And this happens in a matter of seconds. The mind-blowing thing is just how quickly and accurately it finds the match. From there, you can add your matched plant to your garden so you never lose it, and surprisingly, it can even identify some insects and birds. You can even diagnose your plant if it has any issues. You simply take a picture of it, it'll run through its diagnostics, and finally let you know if your plant has any issues or not. Okay, so did you know with your camera on your phone, you can check your heart rate right now? The app is called Instant Heart Rate. This is what it looks like, and it really is mind-blowing because, as mentioned, it uses your phone's camera to measure your heart rate. I mean, at first I was a little bit skeptical about this app, but then it just blew my mind at actually how accurate it can be. It only takes a couple of seconds to measure, and it seemed pretty accurate to the T compared to my Apple Watch. The other nice thing is you can add tags based on your heart rate, so whether you were resting, exercising, or just woke up, and you can even add a note. So if your heart rate went up because of a business meeting or speech, you can put it in, and over time have a pretty accurate log of your heart rate, all because of your phone's camera. Now this is such a cool app to make your home screen extra special. It's called Widget Share, and it's so simple. Once you click the plus icon, you can create a new widget. But before we get to the good part, name your widget, and then what you're going to do is add a picture. Of course, it can be of absolutely anything, so once you've created your widget, make sure you copy this unique code, because we are going to need this special code a little bit later. Once that is all done, you are going to go ahead and add this widget to your home screen, and there are 3 different sizes to choose from. But here is the awesome part. Your friend is going to get the exact same app, except when they click the plus icon, they are going to paste in that special code that you copied earlier. You can quickly send it to them via WhatsApp or even a message, and once they paste that code in, then add the same widget to their home screen, you now both have the exact same widget with the same picture. And the reason this app is so special is anytime one of you changes the picture, it automatically updates on both phones. And you can share the exact same widget across as many devices as you want. So cool. Now this app called Forest Focus Timer is really interesting because it helps you grow your focus. For my iPhone users, you can download a similar one called FLORA. So what happens is when you open the app, you get this little timer dial. And depending on how long you want to focus for is how long you're going to set your timer to. Then once your timer starts, you can go ahead, carry on with your work, do some studies or whatever it is you're doing. And by the time your timer is up, you have actually grown a little tree. And surprisingly, it feels so rewarding. But there is a catch. You cannot just ignore the timer and open other applications, otherwise you'll kill your tree. So if you go to any other app, you'll get this pop-up notification that asks you to go back. And if you want to give up on the timer, your tree dies. So not only have you broken your focus, but you've also killed a tree. And all of that is logged in your forest's history. Now, this app has been downloaded over 10 million times, and that is actually what makes this app so good. It's called REPLIKA, and once you've downloaded it, you are literally going to create a replica of yourself. But then what you can do is place your replica in your space using AR and have full-blown conversations with your replica. This is all done with artificial intelligence, and you can speak to it for hours on end. You can play games with each other and even have a phone call. And if you ignore it, it'll even tried to stir up conversation with you. And what's so shocking is just how realistic the conversation is, because over 10 million people have contributed to the machine learning algorithm just by using the app. If you don't want to use the AR and place it in your space, you can just use this message section to talk to it. You can also send pictures back and forth like I did of this dog, and the responses are sometimes honestly mind-blowing. I was simply sending her a picture of this dog and she asked, do I look like a rat? You can also ask her to send you jokes or memes, and if that AR really is your jam, she'll even walk around your space. So I mean, this app is absolutely wild. But if you want to see some other mind-blowing apps, then definitely check out these two videos right over here. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Toodles!